Down but not out. Investigators still waiting to actually get into what's left of this apartment complex and figure out how this fire exactly started this morning. There are tons of crews still on scene. They're tackling actively those hotspots. They've got hoses not only from the air but also from the ground doing some of that. You might be able to see there's at least one hose toward that backside. That seems to be coming from a really tall ladder off a fire truck, just kind of pouring water into what seems like one of the portions of the apartment complex that was really charred by that fire and completely kind of caved in and broke through. That's toward the top level there. All morning long, we've also seen fire officials here dousing parts of the apartment complex from the ground. There's at least 2 fire trucks on the side that we're on. Of course, there's more on the other side. And earlier this morning, about an hour and a half ago when we got here, there was still a plume of smoke in the area coming off the actual building that was kind of going into some of the nearby neighborhoods. So people who live in this area, they are dealing with the smell of the smoke, the visibility of the smoke as well. You can see those road closures. They are very much dealing with that as the morning commute kind of picks up. And then power outages were another thing that really impacted those who were living here. Now, I mentioned those road closures. We drove around a bit just to kind of figure out what was closed, what was open. We know that Colfax is still closed this morning between Moline and Peoria. Officials told us this specific intersection that you're looking at, it's going to be closed not only for today, but probably for a couple of days while they still continue working on some of these hotspots. Fire officials want to make sure that this is all out, and you're likely looking at some video of what that fire looked like on Saturday, just some of those massive flames there. Back to traffic for a second. The southbound lanes of Peoria between Colfax and 17th also closed this morning. Again, fire officials telling us that they had to do that just to make sure that people in this area are as safe as possible. When it comes to the investigation into what caused the fire, we know Grubb Properties owns this apartment complex. They're based out of North Carolina. They told us that they're working with both Aurora Fire and Aurora Police to try and figure out what exactly caused this fire. So they're going to work hand in hand with those departments. Until then, right now, it really is a game of making sure that everything is put out, that the apartment complex itself is just completely doused in water so that there's no chance anything will flare up again.
Yeah. Obviously, it's still a lot going on out there this morning. Thank you, Veronica.